club like Manchester
United. But then you can look at it on both sides. You can look at it and say, okay, Man United played shit. We got run over, but we got the point. Or you can look at it and say, you know what? We dug down deep, and that's what good teams do. They keep going to the end, and we got the win. How many times did Liverpool last season score in the last 10 minutes of a game and win it? That's what you do. You dig down deep and you fight.
There's a big difference between you and Liverpool. Because Liverpool were controlling the game, and a lot of the time when they did eventually win it, they deserved to win.
What are you all yearning for? You won one league in 30 years. So what are you all yearning for? Welcome back, people. Week 3 of Football Banter TV. You know me, I'm MB Malachi Banks, Mr. Man United. To my left, I got Sheck, Mr. Arsenal, and to my right, returning special guest, I got Simon, repping it for Liverpool. Right, so we're gonna go straight into it. Packed week of football, weekend results. So let's go to the Man United game first, because that was the first kick-off. And I would like to say, I'm delighted. I don't care if we just scraped it. I don't care if it was a 100th minute goal. I'm delighted.
Robbed. Wait, delighted with what? What are you delighted with?
That I walked away with 3 points. I told you I'm not wearing my new shirt until we get 3 points. I'm wearing my shirt. So we got to win. We're on the board now.
Cool.
I told you, that Palace last week, that was a fluke.
Fluke?
Yeah, that was a fluke.
They did it twice. How's that a fluke?
It's a fluke. It's a fluke. So we've got points on the board now. That's us, to get me.
And you're happy, you're just like, yeah, cool.
I'm over the moon. A win's a win.
Yeah,
a win's a win.
I get that, a win's a win. But are you not worried about the performance because you got run over by Brighton?
No, man.
You got run over by Brighton. You got run over by
Brighton
Crystal
was
Palace.
very unlucky within that, I'm telling you.
Exactly. Like, there's bigger problems in terms of, okay, cool, you got with the win. I'm not going to take that away from you. You took a win, you took 3 points.
Right.
But you lot are in trouble, and I don't think you actually see that.
No, we're not in trouble, man.
You're not in trouble?
No.
You got run over by Palace at home, and then you got run over by Brighton.
Brighton didn't run us over, we won.
You won the game, but you're not listening to what I'm saying. But they run you off. They controlled that game.
But we walked away off the pitch with 3 points.
You see, it's like talking to a dumb brick.
No, but I'm just saying, but we walked away with 3 points to win it. That's all that matters, isn't it?
I'm not taking that away from you. That's not the point I'm making. My point is that you lot are struggling. There's bigger problems. Like, yeah, you call
it's fitness. You know, it's fitness. I don't think he got the team. He didn't get the team right as well.
What did he get wrong with the team?
I wouldn't have started Lindelof.
So who would you started?
Bye.
So that one person made a whole big difference.
Yeah.
You're just scraping.
But wait, hold on. Lindelof was in your team when you lot were on your run towards the end of last season. So what are you talking about?
But that was last season. There was no point going back in the past. We ain't really, got the ball rolling.
I remember you said that.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of fitness problems. But
fitness problems.
Yeah, man.
The season's just
started.
We
were slow, man. We were slow.
What, for 90 minutes?
Yeah, for Brighton to be running us like that, we were slow, man.
For 90 minutes. Yeah. But you played last week, so why are you still slow?
No. I'm not I'm not the coach.
Yeah, but the reason why I'm asking these questions because it's like you're literally just clouding over everything else and thinking like, yeah, everything's cushy and everything's good.
No, of course it's not. If we're scraping, we're barely scraping to beat Brighton, but remember, Brighton's not shit.
I know they're not shit.
Okay.
But they're still Brighton. You're Manchester United and you're gonna say, oh, Brighton are not shit. That's not the attitude that a club like Manchester United.
But then you can look at it on both sides. You can look at it and say, okay, Man United played shit, we got run over, but we got the point. Or you can look at it and say, you know what, we dug down deep, and that's what good teams do. They keep going to the end, and we got the win. How many times did Liverpool last season score in the last 10 minutes of a game and win it? That's what you do. You dig down deep and you fight.
There's a big difference between you and Liverpool. Because Liverpool were controlling the game, and a lot of the time when they did eventually win it, they deserved to win.
What are you all yearning for? You won one league in 30 years. So? What are you all yearning for?
So what?
So what do you mean there's a big difference? In 30 years you've won one league. What are you all yearning for? Continue.
Yeah, no, my point is that obviously Liverpool, most of the time, they deserved to eventually win their game. You lot scraped it. And how you scraped it as well, like it was a penalty after the final whistle. That's something that you should just be like, come on, like you should be expecting better.
Was it a handball? Was it a handball?
It was a handball.
So then what? What then?
Listen, I'm not disputing everything. I'm just saying, in terms of like how the actual game went ahead, you lot shouldn't have been drawing with Brighton in the first place. And this is what you're just refusing to get through your head. You're just saying it like I'm just trying to take the piss. I'm being so serious. Look at your team and look at Brighton's team. It shouldn't even. They've got good players. So what do you have then?
Yeah, we've got good players as well.
You have good players. Brighton have good players. Is that what you're gonna say? You lot are equal.
No, I didn't say that.
Exactly.
They've got good players.
So they've got good players. What sort of players do you have?
Good players.
You have better players than Brighton.
Well, we do, but it doesn't always go like that. You know that.
Okay,
hold on.
okay.
And this is not to go back in the past.
Cool.
You got better players than Brighton, but they beat you home and away last season.
Yeah, and what did you
It
say?
happens.
What did you say just a second? Let's not go into the past.
Yeah, but it happens.
So let's just use your words. Let's use your words and focus on right
it
now.
happens though,
My
isn't it?
point is, it's not even just about the one game. The point is that it's been going on from the game before that. It's like it's a pattern.
But you see, I don't get it. Last week you rinsed me and said we lost to Palace. You get me. And this week we won. You're still getting onto me. I can't win. What do you want? Blood?
I'm not rinsing.
I don't understand. What do you want? Blood?
I'm not coming at you. I'm just saying in terms of like, are you happy with the way your team's going?
Yes.
You are.
Yes.
Cool. And you're happy with the manager. You're happy with the way you set up your
I'm
team.
lovely with Ollie. I'm over
You're not even an honest Man United.
What? I'm being honest, innit?
You're not an honest Man
How?
United.
How?
Real Man
What do you
United
want me
fans.
to come on there? Okay, so you want me to do what Follow was basically saying.
That's not
Come on
right.
here,
That's
the manager's shit, this person's shit,
Listen.
that person's shit. I'm not gonna do
I
that.
expect you
I
to be
support
honest.
Man United no matter what. You know what you know what I'm like? I'm like that loyal wife that just keeps getting cheated on. I'm still gonna back my partner.
You're a liar.
That's it.
You're a liar.
That's it.
Because
So
when
I'm backing Man United.
Mourinho was doing bad, you were cussing Mourinho.
No.
You
no.
were.
So
You
he's got to
were.
go. He's got
You
to
were
go.
cussing Mourinho.
The board never
All
backed
of us-
Mourinho. But we're not gonna talk about the past. Ollie's my man, and that's it.
And you're supporting him. You're
I
happy.
support Ollie 100%.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Are you happy with the way he's leading the team?
Yes.
There's nothing you would change about what he's doing with the team.
Sometimes his selection, like I said, was off. I think he
With
should have
that one
started.
person.
Yeah, I think he should have started by.
That's the only issue we
That's
have
going to
with
make a
Ollie.
difference.
That's the only issue. There's
But
no
you
other
got to
issue.
check it. You got to check it. Ollie's not a fitness coach. Ollie's not, a goalkeeping coach. Ollie's not a defensive coach. He's there to motivate them players, and you got to check it. Them players do play for Ollie. That's what. So to me, Ollie's doing his job. He's not doing his job. You see what I'm trying to say? To me, he's doing his job. Is to motivate them players. And look, at the end of the day, their heads could have dropped at 2-2. It was 95th minute. What did they do? They kicked off. They got that ball down the pitch. They won a corner. They won a penalty. Fernandes put it in again. And that's it. And we walked away with 3 points. That's the job done, though, isn't it?
He motivates your players.
He didn't
Of course he motivates
No,
them.
he didn't motivate them at Palace.
He didn't motivate.
So,
when
because
when
he
lot
didn't
was
mo-
losing,
Okay.
He sat there like this,
like, he
thinking,
gave
what
up.
should I do next?
Like you're
What
saying,
am I gonna do?
You're saying
That's
he does
not
his
motiv-
job.
that's
Like,
not
Okay, so you're
there's
going
a
to judge us
difference.
on one game. So like I said,
No, I'm not judging
like I
one
said to you
game.
lot earlier
I'm just
today,
giving you an example.
like I said to you today, since January, we've played what? 16 games. We've won 10. We've drawn 5 and we've lost 1 to Palace. And you're telling me he's not motivating those players? Are you got crazy? We came 3rd last season.
Hold on.
So how is he not motivating the players?
Let's not talk about the past. Let's talk about now. These are your words. Don't pick and choose when you want to use it. These are your words.
Okay, fine.
You're
To
saying
me,
he's-
he's motivating those players. They won.
I think it's Bruno Fernandes motivating the players.
No. He's the special talent that is, that little spark that we needed. He's just linking the play.
So how
That's
do
all
you
it
feel
is.
about Bruno Fernandes?
World class.
Are you happy? Huh?
World class.
World class what?
So he's not world class.
World class what? World class what? No,
Is he not a world class player?
Do you honestly think he's a world class player?
Wow. So who's a world class player then? Pepe.
No, he's not. No, he's not. At least I'm honest
Thank
enough
you.
to say
That's
he's
what I
not.
wanted to say.
He's not a world class player.
That's what I wanted to say.
Is Bruno Fernandes
Is
a
there any world class
player?
players at your team?
Aubameyang.
Anybody else but him?
No,
you said
No,
is there a world class player?
Yeah,
No,
come on. Anybody else but him?
I have just answered.
Anybody else but him?
We've done. I've answered your question.
Fernandes is world class.
He is world class.
He's world class.
Okay, cool.
He's
I've
not world
got
class.
nothing else to add. What can I
That
say?
was my game. Clearly, you two are not happy. Even though we won, you want to bring to my team.
No,
Even if I went and beat Brighton 5-0, you lot would be chatting shit about something. Oh, Ollie's shit. Oh, you won 5-0, but it was boring. Oh, you got never scored any headers. Yeah, you'll be chatting shit about something.
You're not even getting the
You
point.
two
No one.
and Marlon
No
are Man
way.
United haters. That's what you lot are. You lot hate Man United. And you know what? I don't give a shit. Because it's my team, innit? That's my baby, innit? And we won. End of. That's it.
Well, I hate Man United because of the rivalry. That's why.
It's fine.
That's a, good reason for me to hate them. But
It's fine.
I don't hate them. I dislike them. Hate's a strong word.
Okay, I hate Liverpool.
Okay. Well, I hate Man United. The old Man United.
That's fine. But like I said, I won my game.
No one can come and show and rinse me today.
No one was
No
taking
one
that
can't
away
come and
from
rinse me today.
No one was disputing that. No one. I already said like, cool, a win is a
So
win.
what's your problem with my team? What's your problem?
First of all, I didn't say I had a problem. I'm asking you for your opinion on it. I'm asking you how you feel about your manager.
Ollie's fine.
You're lying.
What? It's my opinion. I've got freedom of speech. This is England, you know.
I don't understand.
I've got freedom of speech. Right, we won. I'm happy with my manager. It's my opinion.
Oh, okay. So
I'm entitled to my opinion.
So your like and dislike for him, this is on a week-to-week basis.
When have I ever disliked Ollie? Never. And that's one thing. Go back to all those episodes on Football Banner. You've never heard me say nothing bad about Ollie. Like I said, sometimes he gets it wrong. He's still learning. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's still learning. He's a young manager. He's a young manager.
He's been a manager for 10 years. He's been a manager for 10 years. How is he still learning? What is there left to learn after 10 years?
It's a big job. It's a big job. It's a big job.
Allow it. You're going to try and tell me this
It's a big job.
10-year career, managerial career is a rookie.
It's a big job.
Allow it.
He's a rookie at Man United. It's a big job. That's big boots to walk into, you know.
Allow it, man.
That's big boots.
Allow it. You're not serious.
That's big boots to walk into.
You're not serious.
You, like I said, you just hate Man United. That's all it is.
I don't. I'm just the way I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it.
Check. Whether we win, we lose, or we draw, you're gonna come on here and chat shit about Man United. That is what you do. You don't have anything good to say about Man United. You dislike us. You dislike the coach. You dislike the players. You dislike probably that we're in Manchester. Like you got nothing good to say about it. And that's fine. And that's fine.
I'm just telling you, yeah. Listen, my issue, not even issue, my whole thing with Man United, yeah, is that I remember Man United before in you lot's glory days. So seeing you lot where you are now, I'm like, how are you happy with this? That's my whole thing. That's my thing.
When a Godfather, the best manager that the Premier League's ever seen. Do you know what I'm saying? Arguably, you can say the best manager that's ever played in the world. Do you know what I'm trying to say? When he leaves, what do you expect to happen? Seriously, what did you expect? Okay, Moyes to come in and then what? We're still going to be killing teams 5-0, 6-0, winning Champions League, winning Premierships, winning Carling Cups. Come on.
But the thing is, you're saying all of this,
but
when this happened, I said this to you. And
about what?
You were the ones. I said to you, the worst thing that happened to you lot is when Ferguson left.
Yeah, of course, everybody knows that.
But you didn't know that at the time.
What do you mean?
were still defending at that time. No, we're still going to do it.
I've never gone through a transitional stage before, innit? So I didn't see it coming. And obviously I'm experiencing it now. And like I said, yeah, it's hard and it is shocking. But I'm a firm believer that... I'm not saying Ollie's going to get us there. I'm not saying that Ollie's going to get us back to that position. I don't think anybody's ever going to take us there again. I'll be honest with you. I don't think anybody's ever going to take us there again. If I had my own way, I'd make Ferguson come out of retirement.
Hold on, so what? So basically you're saying that you are never going to challenge again, is that what you're saying?
Of course we're going to challenge again. I mean, to me, the gap is not that big with the top 6 teams. It's not. And then you've got them creepy ones that come in like the Leicesters and the Evertons, you know. Arguably you could even say Palace as well on their day. But
so do you think Ollie is going to get you closer to Liverpool?
No.
But you just said that
you're happy with Ollie.
I am. Because he's my manager at the moment. He's my manager at the moment. So obviously I have to back him.
No. See, but that's blind loyalty. That don't make no sense.
But the word loyalty is in there though. That's all that matters.
See, I'm gonna say something, but it's because we're on camera, you know. I'm not gonna say
what? What? It's not loyalty. It's on the Guardians, innit? At the end of the day, he's my manager. You know, he's in charge, and I have to back him. I've got to back the players, innit? I might not like it. Do you know what I'm saying? There's players at Man United that I don't want there. But you know, if they're on that pitch and I see them trying their guts out, I'll back you, innit? You get me? I wear the shirt on me with pride. That's it. I wear the badge with pride. Simple. No, I respect it's like you. You come on here, whenever I rinse Pepper, you come on here and you defend him. But you know in your heart he's shit. Cool. You know in your heart he's shit.
Just when I was about to agree with him, he wasn't.
No, but you get me? You know in his heart he's shit. Cool. Are you at Man United now? Can I move on?
Move on.
No.
You lot had a dodgy penalty.
Well, how was it a dodgy penalty? It was handball.
It was full time. It was full time. This is the first time this has ever happened in football. Only Man United could get away with something like this.
See what I mean?
Like, that's not even Fergie time. That's not even Fergie time. We're going to have to go to Ollie time. Because Ollie's gone a step further than Fergie. Fergie would add on bare minutes. Ollie went past the full-time whistle. Like, that's... Come on. Do you think that's ever happening to any other team?
I doubt that.
Come on, man. But anyway, go on. You want to move on? Move on, innit?
Alright, so the other big game was obviously Arsenal Liverpool.
You want to get straight into that? You don't want to do the Chelsea's, the City's?
No, because it's us three here,
cool,
innit?
gotcha.
So Arsenal Liverpool, innit?
Go on.
Your thoughts on that game? It was 3-1 to Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm happy with the win. I'm happy with the scoreline. Game was a bit had stale moments in it. A load of wasted opportunities by both sides. I think Arsenal had the most opportunities to score, which made me nervous, thinking that we're going to lose our home record that we've had for so long. But yeah, we came away with the 3 points, and I think we're going to, by the looks of it, have a very good season, because we've had the first 3 games we've had. We had the hardest opening fixtures out of every other team, I think.
Your first game was Leeds.
And then we had Chelsea. And then we had
But
Arsenal.
you said 3 games. Leeds were a newly promoted team.
So Leeds are a good team. And I already told you from week 1, you lot are not going to be Leeds. And I stand by it.
When the fixtures came out, I was a bit, oh gosh, because when you play a promoted team that just come up, they're still fired up. They're ready and raring to go. I'd rather play Leeds like 7-8 games down the line rather than first. And it proved it, because the scoreline, what was it, 4-3?
Mm-hmm.
So that just goes to show how pumped up they were. So and I stand by what I say. We've had the hardest opening fixtures out of everyone else. And yeah, that's it.
Your thought on the game?
Well, I've got no shame in saying that we lost to Liverpool. They're the best team in the country. We lost 3-1 at Anfield. We weren't out of the game. We were in it for a long time until the 87th minute when they scored the 3rd goal and they killed it. Fam, we move. We go on. Cool, we lost to Liverpool. Bruv, there's nothing you can say to me. Your little stunt about, they're going to give you some different type of sex. But they didn't. They didn't. There were opportunities where we could have equalised, where we could have even gone ahead, but we didn't take our chances. Fam, it's football, it happens. But you can never sit there and try and tell me that we got run over. Never. No way, bro. And there's no chance in hell that you would beat us. Like, we already have this
is basing it on you're basing it on Liverpool because what? How's that got nothing to do with Man United?
Because I've seen the way you play. I've seen the way your manager has put out your team. This is what I'm saying to you. This is what I was asking you.
So you're gonna beat us home and away.
We'll beat you home and away. Home and away this season. We will beat you. We'll get 3 points at home. We'll get 3 points away.
Cool.
Laugh as much as you want, bro. You're gonna, fam, when we do, you're gonna sit in the same position. Same position, you know. Cool.
I probably don't think Ollie will put out the team playing Man United. Pick the team against Man United. I think it'd be Ferguson.
Again, you've won 1 Premiership in 30 years.
We're not talking about that.
And you've got massive balls now all of a sudden.
We're not talking about that.
I don't understand this. I really don't understand this. I really don't.
Where's that?
We're brothers, so you should know this.
Where does that come from?
I wasn't born the last time you won the league. You know this.
Last time we won the league was last year.
Yeah, you can say that now.
Yeah, you can. What's your point?
Oh, bro, just shut up, man. You just chat shit, man. Just shut up, man. Seriously,
anyway,
this is not Marlon. Leave him alone. This is my brother. I don't want you doing your nonsense with my brother, yeah? Alright, please, yeah? Marlon's not here, alright? Seriously, man.
Cool. Anyway, yeah, man, we move. Next game.
No, but I wanted to. Why can't I have an opinion on the Arsenal game?
Your opinion?
You lost to win it, and I did tell you, innit, you were gonna lose.
Yeah, we lost to Liverpool.
Okay, cool. So 3-1 is what? Is that not what? That's a beating.
That's a beating.
That's a beating. Forget what happened in the game. That's a beating.
Well, like
you took it L, innit? You took it L.
Like when Palace beat you 3-1.
Yeah, exactly. You took it L.
We played away.
You took it L.
We played away. Of course we took it L. We lost. We lost to Liverpool.
But you know what's funny? How you were rinsing me and this and that. You know what's funny? See, if I win my game in hand, me and you got the same points. But you were rinsing me from the start of the season.
But you still
Do you see that?
Palace. You still lost to Palace.
Look, you're no better. You're no better than me. Your team's not better than my team.
I lost to Liverpool. You lost to Palace, and you want to compare us?
Yeah, you lost.
How can you compare?
A loss is a loss. A loss is a loss. A win's a win, and a loss is a loss.
Okay.
That's it.
Palace are good. They're not.
This is what I was telling them.
They're not Liverpool, are they?
This is what I'm telling them.
They're not
Yeah,
Liverpool.
of course
Like,
they're
come
not
on,
us.
Simon. Let's say exactly how it is. They're Palace. They're Crystal Palace. Their best player is your reject. Don't take the piss. Allow it, man.
Do you know who the last team to beat us at home was? Palace.
When was that?
2017.
2017. What are we hearing now?
Doesn't matter what year we're in.
No,
They're a good team.
Cool, but that was 3 years ago.
They're a good team though.
Yeah. Cool.
There's no easy
When was the
game
last
in the
time you
league.
lost to Palace? Alright, cool. You still on Arsenal?
What's that got to do with it?
Are we still on Arsenal?
You're just upset because you lost, innit?
I'm not upset. I already told you I'm not upset.
But
bro.
wait, what did you tell
We
me?
lost
What did you tell me on the
2-0.
phone yesterday? We're gonna beat them.
Why shouldn't I be positive?
It was
Why
3-1.
Why shouldn't I be optimistic? It's my team.
Sheikh, I told
Why
you.
shouldn't I be
Yeah,
optimistic?
I told you. I told you it was gonna happen.
Fam,
I
okay,
told
hold on.
you.
Let's cause alright, shut up.
I told
Shut
you
up,
it was
because
gonna happen.
first of all, you're acting like saying that we don't have a bad record against Liverpool anyway. The last 2 times we played them, we've come victorious. So for you to be, oh yeah, they're gonna beat you. There was no definite that they were
I
gonna
knew
beat
they were gonna
us.
beat you.
You did
I
that.
went
Shut
on that
up.
camera last
I knew
week.
Palace were gonna
I
beat
went
you.
on that camera
I
last
knew
week and I
Palace.
told them
You were
that you were
talking
gonna
shit.
lose.
You were talking
That you were gonna
shit,
lose.
man.
I told you
You
were
were
gonna lose.
hoping that we were
No,
gonna
no,
lose.
no,
You
no.
were
I
hoping
knew.
that
I
we were
knew.
gonna lose,
I knew. I knew. Everybody knew.
Bruv, either way, it was Liverpool. And I said, I've got no shame in losing to Liverpool. They're the Premier League champions.
And you lost.
Yes, to the Premier League champions, to the best team in the country. Who did you lose to? Palace.
Alright, cool.
They're not even the best team in London.
Hands up if you got 3 points this weekend. Did you win? Did you win?
No, we lost, bruv. You just sat and watched
Okay,
it.
cool.
Yeah?
So if I win my game in hand next week, I'm on the same points as you.
All these ifs. Bruv, win the
Okay.
game. Win the
Alright,
game
I
and
will.
then... and
Just
then-
like I want to win against Brighton, I told you that as well. Okay.
Are you stupid? Is he fucking dumb? Is he fucking dumb? Does he think I have a shit memory, bruv? Did you say you were going to beat Brighton?
No, I said draw still.
Alright, cool. Shut your
So
mouth.
I got my
then.
prediction wrong,
Shut
but
your
I'm
mouth
happy.
then,
You know
man.
why? Because
Shut
we
up,
won.
man.
Because
Shut
what?
up,
A
cool.
win
Shut
is a
up.
win. We
Shut
won.
up, man.
That's it.
Shut up, man.
We won.
You
Is
don't even
that your
listen-
only comeback?
You
Shut
don't,
up,
you don't
man.
even
Shut
listen
up,
to
man.
yourself.
Shut up,
bro.
man. We won. You lost.
Cool. Yeah, no. Thanks.
Yeah?
We lost.
Okay. Right, so the next game was Chelsea, and that was a big comeback for them. They were 3-0 down at half time.
Was it a big comeback?
Yeah, to be 3-0 down at half time. Forget the team that you're playing, man. You've got 45 minutes to make a comeback. They did that.
Would you
That's big,
That is
man.
tough.
Yeah, that's big. That's hard, man.
see? But why are we all missing the obvious question?
Yeah, I know they shouldn't
Why
have
are
been. They
you
shouldn't have
losing
been
3-0 to
3-0
West
down.
Brom?
They shouldn't have been 3-0 down. But come on, man. A comeback is a comeback, man. And come on, they even said in the studio that will feel like a win for Chelsea because of.
No, it won't feel like
The
a win.
man
None of them
came
was there
back.
celebrating. They're thinking we're lucky to come away with this draw. None of them are celebrating. That's not nothing to be proud of.
Yeah, but come on, though, man. You're 3-0 down. And you get a point.
To a
from
team
man.
that, like you just said, that just got promoted.
That's what I said. They shouldn't have been down. They shouldn't have been 3-0 down. But they were, and they. It could have been worse. It could have been more. But they came back and got a draw.
Don't sugarcoat it, man.
Come
West
on,
Brom.
man. Yes.
Bam,
we're not saying that.
Allow it. Let's put it all into actual perspective, bro. How much money did they spend in the summer?
Yeah,
They spent the most in the whole of Europe to lose to a team that's just got promoted. Allow it, man. We're not gonna don't sugarcoat it. Because if that was Arsenal, you would never. That would never be the case. That would never be the case. That would have been a loss. That draw would have been a loss. Allow it, man. Say it exactly how it is, man. Chelsea are shit for that. And the fact that they had to use their homegrown players to get them back, it just shows you how shit they are. They spent all that money and them big money signings didn't do nothing for them. It was Abraham, Hudson-Odoi and bloody Mount. Allow it, man. And they didn't pay nothing for them. Allow it.
Don't you think, though,
Allow
that,
it, man.
that Chelsea are still gelling, though? Them players still need time to gel.
That's it, yeah. That's what I was
Like,
gonna say.
I'm not saying I'm a Chelsea fan, but I don't know. Don't you think?
Now what? They need time to gel?
Yeah.
How much time do they need?
I'm asking you.
No, but I'm asking you. You said they need time to gel, so I'm asking you, how much time do they need?
Give them 3 months, man.
3 months. Okay.
What do you think?
I don't have an opinion. I don't care. It's Chelsea. It's not my team.
So you don't think the players need time to gel?
Depends, man. Different players, you get me? Some players are different. Some people need 3 months. Some people
They weren't
don't
like,
need time.
come on. They weren't like 1 or 2 players coming like they brought a goalkeeper in and
The
you know,
goalkeeper didn't play.
a striker.
The goalkeeper
I
didn't
know,
play.
but I'm saying it's not like they say they bought a goalkeeper in. I'm not saying like it's 1 or 2 players. They bought like a good 5, 6 man in. They do need time to gel, man.
But how many of them new players played? What, Thiago Silva, who's an experienced defender, former world-class defender,
Yeah, but even a mistake just goes to show you ain't got no time in the Premier League like that, man. He'll learn that the hard way. You got no time on the ball.
I like the way you're sticking up for Chelsea, man.
I'm not even sticking up for Chelsea, innit? I'm just saying, innit? Like, you get me? To me, I think that was a good comeback, innit? To me, innit? I'm not saying I rate them for it, because like you said, they shouldn't have been 3-0 down to West Brom, but...
That's it, that's the bottom line. There's
get
no
me?
buts. There's no buts. I'm sorry, there's no buts.
I still stand by what I said. I still think Frank and Marino will be the first manager to get sacked.
Yeah, that's a sackable offence. I'm sorry. You can't spend £200 million and be losing 3-0 to West Brom. There's no excuse for that.
I'm not having a go at you, Sheikh, but I remember, and I know it's different teams and that, but I remember when Arsenal was playing Newcastle and Arsenal went 4-0 up, and Newcastle came back and scored 4.
And is that anything to brag about?
No, I'm just
Exactly.
saying. Remember
loss.
that.
Even recent to that, they were 3-0 down to Bournemouth. I remember, and they came back 3-3. It happens, though.
And
man.
it doesn't feel like. My point is that
Same
it's
as
not
us.
nothing to
I
be
think
proud about.
last season Sheffield United, newly promoted team, we were 3-0 down. We came back 3-3.
And were you happy with that?
Yes, because that was a good comeback, bruv. From my team down, and you come back and draw. You get me? Come on, it's like, Brighton scored first. And we've come away and won that game. Yes, okay, we shouldn't have been 1-0 down. We shouldn't have got run over, but you come away. You're not gonna go into every game because you're a big team, Man City or whatever, and wipe it. Onto the Man City game. Look, Man City shouldn't have been losing to Leicester, and Leicester ran them over. It happens, innit? Every dog has his day. That's it. Every dog has his day. Yeah, it happens, man.
That was really shocking, that game.
What's funny? What's funny? What? I'm not sticking up for these teams, you know. I'm not sticking up for these teams.
I'm just waiting for that time where when Arsenal have their day and you feel like you can try and go in. Nah, it's not happening. The camera's getting shut off.
What for? What?
Because no.
For what?
Well, if we're going, let's be consistent. If we're gonna do this, let's be consistent and do it exactly how it needs to be done.
Yeah, every dog has his day.
If Junior was here, you wouldn't be sticking up for him. You'd be going in on him.
Of course not. Chelsea got nothing to be proud of. Do you see what I'm saying? To me, they haven't made progress, but those players need to gel. But what I'm saying is, we were messaging each other. When that game was going on, like I said, we thought that Chelsea was done and dusted. No one thought that was going to be 3-3. We thought, okay, yeah, cool. They've lost, that's it. They've done something good. Because at that point, they can never say, okay, we're going to lay down, we've lost. Let's just think about next week and the next game. They never done that. They got their heads down, they worked hard, and they came back 3-3. That's not me sticking up for Chelsea,
No, you got a point. All right, cool.
I'm just saying, it's the same thing with the Man City game. Are you saying that Pep's out of his depth? Are you saying that Man City shit?
I wouldn't say he's out of his depth.
They had an off game, man, as well, man.
Exactly.
They had an off game where just nothing just went right for them.
It's not even that nothing went right with them. It's Leicester had their plan. They stuck to it and it just worked. That was it, plain and simple.
The Leicester and the Man City game. What do you got to think about that? I just think it was an off day for them as well, personally.
Yeah, it was quite shocking. I mean, the goal that Mahrez scored, that was a world-class goal. And when you see a goal like that, you think to yourself, this is going to be a good match. And then, it was a good match, but then you'd think, Man City's going to do something special here. And they didn't, unfortunately. It was Leicester that done.
Remember, they ain't got no striker. Both of their strikers are out, so I think that's going to affect them. Because now they're having to play Sterling up front. So he doesn't offer nothing up front, to be fair. He's just not the same player from coming off the wings. So I think that's going to affect them. But yeah, I don't know. Yesterday they just looked plain. They didn't really look special at all. So yeah, I don't know.
Is that you think that result will affect what will happen in Pep? What will happen with Pep? Or
I don't see it being
I don't think
next season.
I don't think the Premier League performance will affect him. I think they're just more focused on Champions League.
Yeah, because that's.
So I think if he doesn't do well in Champions League, then they'll probably start looking elsewhere. But the Premier League, how many times has he won it? Twice with them? And then twice he's got the 100-point record. So they're like, yeah, you're going to go down in history for that anyway. Now you just need to bring on the Champions League. So I don't think they're really too fussed.
I don't think they could do that though, man.
Do what?
I don't see them in the Champions League, man.
No, neither do I.
I mean, they've come close
I don't see them
in
either.
the last couple of years, but I just don't see them doing it, man.
I don't either. But
I'm not saying Pep's a fraud, but I just
No,
don't see them
of course
doing
not.
it, man.
I'm just gonna put it out there, yeah. Since Arteta's left, Pep's results have not been great. Make of it whatever you will.
Yeah, I've noticed that. That's true. Very much true.
Go on, I know you want to disagree with me, so go on.
No, I was just gonna move on.
Okay.
What is your problem, lad?
No, because. Go on.
No, I was gonna say in the beginning. If facts don't lie in it, that's what's happened. That's what's happened.
That's exactly what's happening.
Then a fact is a fact, innit? I can't say anything. Do you think he was that influential though at Man City?
Clearly he was. Clearly he was, man. Because there's been games where you're looking at him, you're thinking, City shouldn't be losing this. City should be all over this, and they're not. And the one thing that changed from that time is from Arteta left. That's why they were so mad about it, and they wanted to try to take us to court. They were pissed about it. He even said it himself that he's a good coach and he knew what he was capable of. Boy.
So, predictions then for next week. I'm just gonna start with my one. I got Tottenham at Old Trafford. Ooh. I don't know, but Tottenham's not playing great either. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm gonna go for a win.
A win?
Yeah.
Did you watch that? I watched their game yesterday. Did you watch their game yesterday?
Yeah, they should have scored more.
They should have. That's what I'm saying. But coming up against United, you know how Mourinho likes to.
But I think with everybody that's the thing with everybody that Mourinho dislikes, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United, he tries his best. He doesn't want to go into those games and lose those games, but he always does. That's the thing. I mean, Lampard beat him last
But
season.
there's
We beat
always-
him last season.
There's always a time to change, though. Time to change that.
Mourinho, I think with Mourinho, man, it's just like I told you, like, when he gets into a certain position and he gets to a certain stage, and then he's a cancer in a club, man, and he just kills it. Man, we'll beat them, man. I think we'll beat them.
Score.
2-1.
To United.
I think Tottenham will win. I think they're going to be. No, not even like to say
No,
that.
it's your opinion, innit?
I think that he's pissed about what happened with them with Newcastle, and I think he's gonna go all out. He's gonna have a point to prove, and he's gonna want to do it in a good way. Because yesterday they honestly they played well. They played well, and they should have killed off Newcastle. They just didn't. The only thing that I reckon will go in your favour is Son's injured.
That's what I was gonna
So
say.
is he out for that game?
I think he's out for about 6 weeks. I think he's out for a minute. So I think that will probably go in your favour. But yeah, no, I don't know.
Who you lot got?
We got Aston Villa at Villa Park. We should win that, but they've given us a bit of trouble. But I think we win that. We won't blitz them. I think we will win that by probably a goal or two. So I'll say 3-2, 3-1.
You reckon that they'll score?
Yeah. The way things are going now with this handball and all that and VAR, any little slight wrong, nick or decision or whatever, yeah, I think they're gonna have a penalty or decision going their way. So yeah, I think they will score on that basis.
Who you
We've got Sheffield United at the Emirates. Home win. I think 3-0.
Yeah, they're not doing very well now.
They're not, man. They lost their best player, and what's his name, Dean Henderson. After that Ramsdale guy, he lets everything in. Yeah, man. They're not the same team, man.
Yeah,
That
it looks
second
like this
season.
syndrome. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going down.
You feel they get relegated?
Yeah, they're getting rid. They're not. They can't. They haven't even scored a goal. Yeah, they ain't got no points. They're not even playing well. That's the worst thing about it. They're not playing well.
The only team in the league that hasn't scored.
Yeah, I swear down. Since Dean Henderson left, they're not the same team, man. Like they proper didn't realize how much of an influence he had on the whole team, and now he's not there.
No, just that they were playing good football last season.
They were, but
Yeah.
I don't know. But remember, he's the only person that they lost. Do you know what I mean? And I swear they've added players, no? They added a few players, but yeah, nah, man. I don't see them. It won't be like last year where they were like coming and mashing up all the big teams. That's done. Yeah, 3-0.
So we'll say we're gonna get a win then, basically next week.
Yeah,
I
I
think
reckon
so.
only 2 of us will. Entitled to my opinion, innit?
Freedom of speech, it's a free country.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, let's bust out these comments now from last week's show. So, Vic has said, good to see Shex, man. Mr. Banter, boys. Ebbs has said, favourite episode so far. Even though Man United got a grilling, I know we will recover. So interactive, guys, and learning a lot. And that's a good point. You know? A lot of females have said to me that, wow, we're teaching them about football, stuff that they didn't even know. So, I guess it's a good thing.
Oh, they're not learning from you.
BM Gouda said, Arsenal played worse than Man United and they still won. Cool. When Gareth Bale was in his prime for Spurs, they couldn't finish above Arsenal. Nothing would change on his return.
Absolutely. That's why I don't understand why Tottenham fans are getting hyped. When he was there, that was probably the best Tottenham team that they probably ever had. And what did they win? Cool, next.
Claire said, you guys give me bare jokes, you should be all comedians, love your banter, big up to all of you, and MB was on fire. Random Moanas, Uncle Derek said, last week didn't I hear Malachi say a penalty is a penalty, so how comes he's moaning about penalties this week? That's obviously with the Crystal Palace penalties. I don't know how he braved it and showed his face on Football Banter TV. I think they should rename Old Trafford Old Palace. Keita said, nice one, D. Great show. Alright, cool. I was going to say something as well. One point that I would say, I would bring up is, would you say that, I know it's only 3 games in, but would you still go with the same predictions?
For final, for
Top 4, yeah.
You know what? I won't say I'll change it because we still got a transfer window. So I feel like we need to come back to this question once it's closed, because at least once it's closed and it's locked in, you know what everyone's working with, and then you can make a clearer prediction. So right now I'm going to stick with it, and I still think City will win it. But let's see what they do, because now I feel like they're a little bit desperate. They've just bought that defender as well, innit? So yeah, let's see what they do. They might even be more desperate and go get another striker, who knows. But I'll stick with... Oh, I made that prediction before Thiago came as well.
No, but you did say that if Thiago comes in, Liverpool win the league.
I did say that, but you know, I'll wait until the transfer deadline.
Yeah. No, I'm still gonna go with my same top 4. Say your top 4 quickly.
Man City, Liverpool.
You don't think you're gonna keep it?
No, I think City's just gonna go on a mad run. I think the only thing will let us down. I think we'll get a major injury, because all our players have been fighting fit so far, and I think our luck's gonna run out at some point. So, but we'll still be up there. So yeah, I'll say City, Liverpool. Arsenal, Tottenham.
Why are you making noises for? Why are you?
I sniffed something through up my nose, bro. What's your problem? What's your problem?
Why are you making
He's always saying that to piss me off as well.
No.
So Tottenham are gonna come forth.
He's got a mind of his own. Yeah, if he believes that, it's his opinion.
You ain't driving home. We've been drinking.
But I tell you what, I think Arsenal will be top at Christmas.
Top of what?
Premiership.
And that's the show, people. That was week 3.
Are you done?
Football Banter TV. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will read out your comments next week. I don't know what was wrong with these 2 next week. I'm driving. You're drunk. You're a fucking idiot. And that was the show, people. Have a good week. Stay safe.